Today I'm going to do a tutorial on this look. I'm using the Byredo palette, Corporate Colors, the Chanel bronzer, and the Byredo lipstick. And this video is sponsored by Nordstrom. Everything I use you can purchase at Nordstrom. And let me go ahead and talk while I'm doing this. This is the Sicily Double Tenseur. It's like a moisturizing gel primer, and it does help your makeup stay on. So I'm focusing on the middle of my face, mostly my nose where the sunglasses may take it off. Been with me, you know this, but if not, I am using a pretty medical grade skincare. And you can see it is now working its magic on a few little bumps that I've always had, like right there. And I know that's beautiful, but the good news is this foundation is amazing. It covers so well. So it covers my redness and it covers anything like that. And it usually just takes 2 pumps. And that is the Very Valentino SPF 25. Let me shake it up good. And the color I'm using now is MA3, which is a medium warm tone. So I usually just use 1 pump on each side. And you have to work fast. Let me show you how quick. You have to work fast because this is a long wearing foundation and it sets quickly. So first thing you want to do is go ahead and just get it spread out as much as you can. And then you can go back over it to some degree and like pull it down. And like for pores and stuff on my nose, I just make sure I really work it in there. And like I was saying, I think I started this, I'm always torn between showing you guys something new or showing you what I really love, like makeup looks that I just love and make me feel my best. And I think I'm going to do a little combination of the two today. I told you I was going to try that Byredo eye palette, and I will try that other Byredo lipstick, but the other is going to be similar to what you've seen before because it's really what has been working and it's what I like. I think it would be better if we had some sunshine today coming in through that window, but it's very cloudy and stormy out today. This stuff is just, it's one of my favorite products ever. The IT Cosmetics double-ended brush. So I just get some on my brush, and I like to kind of back up for this because no one is standing this close to you. So I know, you know, especially at our age, we have to get close up in the mirror, but keep in mind, no one is standing that close. So you want to, you know, do your makeup at a reasonable distance. So I am kind of just sculpting my face where I need to. I have a long forehead, so I go up around my hairline, a bit under my cheekbones, and I'm going to do a major jawline carving here. Like that. Okay, I look. I did do under my nose. I'm going to do just a little bit more because I like cheekbones. Like that. Okay, another thing. This is something I'm kind of on the fence about. I wanted to do, let's try something. Okay, let's go ahead and put on some Laura Mercier Eye Basics in Buff, which is a, I don't know if it's considered an eyeshadow base, Eye Basics. It's just, it is for me. But as you can see, it is available in several different shades. But as you can see here, it just adds, I mean, you could go with just this. And then I'll take the rest and run it under my eye. But what I wanted to share with you, and we've done this before, but I was thinking with these colors that are in this Byredo palette, I don't have a good crease color for me. So what I'm going to do is something I do a lot. I'm going to take the smaller end of this brush. I'm going to get some of this, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of sculpt out my eye shape. And, you know, I always say once you get that done, it really doesn't, I mean, I hate to say it doesn't matter what you do, but you can have fun with the rest that you do, because that has already taken care of. Like if you had hooded lids, I'm going to do my lower eyelid, and then I like to just pull it out. I'm kind of recessing that bone right there. Okay, like that. Okay, now I'm going to use one of my favorite blushes. It's the Chantecaille Cheek Gelée in Happy. And this is just so good. So I just take a little bit, and I like to put it kind of back on the tops of my cheeks. You'll notice I'm just not using a lot of powders anymore. And I really think it looks youthful. I have really learned with my skin, going through this skincare, that the reason my skin was kind of becoming dry and matte is because I needed to exfoliate. So big lesson learned there, because the more my skin has exfoliated, the more bouncy, youthful, glowing it is. It's like it had an old layer. Let's do lips. I pulled this out. This is something a lot of you really like. I do too. I haven't used it in a long time. It's actually my favorite Charlotte Tilbury lip liner, and it's the Iconic Nude. And it pretty much goes with everything. I'm hoping it's going to go with the Byredo, but we're going to do it kind of lightly. And just see how it just accents the edge of your lips. Like that. Well, this is the other Byredo lipstick. It is a matte. Let's see what the other one is. Hold on. It is killing me not to use this one because I love it so much, but I felt like I should show you the other. Okay, Earth Dust is a satin, and this is a matte. So that will be interesting too. I'm gonna blot it on. Okay, let's let that work in. It is pretty, but I can already tell you I like the other one better. I like to kind of carry my lipsticks over the lip liner. Let's do brows. I've been pretty boring with my brows, but I am going to use the Brow Freeze today, which is something a little different. So I'm going to take the medium brown Anastasia, and I'm going to go in the lightest side, and I'm going to do, I kind of just like to define the top and the end. And then I'll come a little bit in here, but sometimes in my videos I notice I went heavier than I typically would. So I'm going to try to stay true to what I do here. I'm not even going to go in that darkest shade today. I'm going to stay in that lightest shade, but I do like to accent up here to try to level my eyebrows a little bit. Really, the best thing to do is to buy some of these that are disposable. That would be the thing to do. But what I have to do usually is just clean this off after I use it a couple of times. But I've learned to just barely touch this. Don't do any scooping or real pressing. And then kind of lightly apply it. And you will feel it. It makes them almost seem laminated. And then I'm going to barely touch that. It's kind of like I spread it out first and then do it. That one I might need a little bit more. But it is really cool. And I'm someone who has, it's like I don't have thick eyebrows, but my eyebrow hairs are kind of long. So if these start going down, I mean, you can really see it. So it does really help if I will get those in check. Okay. And typically I wait till the end to do this, but feeling like I want to do it now. This is the Sicily Eye Concealer with Botanical Extracts in 2. I have learned to go ahead and put your brush over this because it always has like a little bit of air that comes out. And then grab a little bit. Yeah, here we go. That might be too much. Let me go ahead and spread this, yeah. And then go right in that darkest part. And it really is, I see why people love this. It just sinks right into your skin. Not that much into your lines. I mean, less than most concealers. And it sets, but not in a dry way. But I do keep it right in this kind of hollowing right here. And then I just always kind of clean my brush right around my nose. Okay, I'm a little nervous. This is the Byredo palette in corporate colors. Letterhead, push pin, stylo, eraser, and manila. So what should we do here with this? Let's just kind of do like I would always do and just start playing with it. And let me go get I didn't even bring any brushes over here. We've already got our bronzer and our base. So let's start with this color right here. And I'm going to go very lightly into it, that reddish color. Thank goodness I went into it lightly. Okay, because I'm going to use this as my crease color. Wow. Okay, this one is pigmented. So I'm just kind of blending that out. Okay, the next thing I would do, this is the color I really thought we would like, but let me wipe this off. Let's just see what it does. I remember it wasn't very pigmented, but let's see what it does on the lid. Okay, yeah, it's just going to give us a sheen, which is still pretty, but okay, and then let's go in this, let me get a smaller brush here. The lightest color and kind of go in the inner corner. Okay. We'll take that little bit smaller brush. Let's go in this darkest color and just see what this does on the end. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys see how hard I'm trying to pick up some pigment. I mean, that actually looks good, but it's not my typical. Okay, now I'm gonna keep it out, but let's do my eyeliner because let's face it, that's part of my look. That's what I like. I still love this so much. I do. Okay, I'm gonna use the pencil part first. This is Valentino, and I'm gonna get a good, close to the lash, solid line. A little bit thicker at the ends. Okay, Now I'm going to take the opposite end and go ahead and add my wing. And then I'll go right down at the base to just strengthen that line. But I still like how the dimension is with the pencil and then a little bit of the pen. Just so we can use every color in here. Let's see what this green is going to do. I'm going to wipe off my brush. I want to give every color kind of a chance here. That puts a little bit more of a shadow right there. I love green and black anyway. So that does look good with the liner. Let's see if I have like something I can put over this to just, I need some zhuzhin up here. Let's do some Charlotte Tilbury Bitch Perfect right in the center. And at least that gives it a little bit more dimension. I haven't done this in a long time. I'm going to put a little bit of Buxom Celeste. Just to kind of bring it all together. I'm going to put some Duo Dark on my lashes, and then we're going to do some mascara. Go right down to the base. Make sure I get, it's almost like tight lining or your upper waterline. If you just will make sure you basically touch your top lid with the mascara. The thing is, my lashes have gotten long and I have to be careful because they will touch they're deep set, so they will touch my brow bone. And I could easily not wear lashes today. But I don't know. I don't always wear lashes, definitely. I will go without them. I'll go without eye makeup, period. Matter of fact, I'll have to do that look for you guys soon. But I kind of like putting them on over and over in videos. That way you guys can see how it's done and how many times I have to do it over. Just want to encourage you to try it. The key is finding the right lash that fits your eyes and trimming them. And you know what you're trying to do with them. See, with my lashes, I'm really using them to lift my eyes a lot. So I like to get in here good because I'm going to focus my lashes at the ends of my eyes. So I need these lashes to be strong to kind of fit in with those. I hate the way these space heaters look in here, but I'm going to turn this on now. They really help with so many different things. Like drying my lashes quickly. I think I've only worn this set one time. I usually will wear one set 3 to 4 times before I just wash them right off with my makeup that night. Okay, like I've said before, I try to go from where my eye starts curving down and anchor it there. And then I will take this part and lift it ever so slightly to lift my eye. Then I take this lash tool and I just kind of give it a squeeze right there to fit in with my lashes and to keep them from popping up. You might not have that problem as much as I do, but my eyes are they're round like this and like this. So they really have to be glued down well to stay. I mean, it does help that I trim them. I used to try to, use a whole lash and take it all the way in, and it's just too much really for my eyes. This one's harder to do, but I think I might have gotten it. You can feel that glue. That. And my new phone is supposed to be delivered today because I'm filming on my phone. I almost think it's better than most of my cameras. It's almost too good. And the new one is supposed to have just like an amazing camera. Now, that is the look. So what do you think of the Byredo palette? I will say that the shadows blended very well, and they did end up going together, and it's a pretty look. Let me know what you think. Thank you again to Nordstrom for partnering with me, and all of the links will be down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.